Alrighty folks, it's time to get started. Here we are, everything's looking good, working good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Today is August 3rd, 2021. My name is Bojan Petreski, go by Bo, easy to say to remember. I'll be doing the 3D market commentary today. My email is right there, Bojan@TRADDICTIV, with any questions or comments. The disclaimer is already all set for you. Please take a look, read it, understand it, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary for today. So the 3D market commentary that you can sign up for and receive through your free membership is on the left here. This is what it looks like. Why we're calling it a 3D market approach is because we look at three different aspects of the market. First one being the market climate, second one being the buy and sell UFOs, and the third one being the market volatility. So the market climate is giving us those longer short directions. The unfilled orders, the proprietary software we use, is giving us the entries and exit points. And then the market volatility, we're looking at what speed is that market moving at, so we can determine risk to reward ratios. All right, the first market that we're going to go ahead and look at is the S&P 500. So as we see here, the market is in its first unconfirmed down climate as of today, as shown in the newsletter here, as well as the chart that we have on the right. Buy UFOs we have at 43.7150 to 43.4150, which is actually somewhat near price. This UFO has been touched a couple times, as we see here. So it has still held, but again, the reason why it's an olive color versus a bright green color is because, again, price has tested into the UFO a couple times. According to the VIX, we're looking at 18.69% volatility, and the expected move being 51.75. Elevated volatility, definitely. Anything over 18%, I would say, is definitely elevated volatility. Let's see. That's pretty much it for the ES. As we were testing those. We did pull back, right? We had a big pullback here. We came up to made a new all-time high, pulled back again, only to make another new all-time high. Pulled down to this UFO, then made another test for an all-time high, did not close above. Now we're testing that UFO again, another shot back up, and then now we're here again. So we're in a little bit of a sideways action moment right here. And again, this being on the daily chart, this is valuable information when it comes to where we are in the market. And as we see right now, we're in a bit of a sideways action. Okay. Now, if you're looking for education, if you're looking for coursework, we definitely got that covered. We got futures, stocks, and forex classes, as well as backtesting, trading plans, and trading psychology classes. Click the link right there in the blue to go ahead and access those courses. They do come with a 3-month complimentary access to AutoUFOs and AutoClimate, so that in itself, I think, is definitely worth it. That should be more than enough time to take the course, educate yourself, do some back testing, and see how it works, and determine if it's something you want to continue forward with, and then sign up for it. All right, so crude oil, looking at that very round 70 number. I just realized all of my data is delayed. I think I know why. Yep, I'm not logged into my TradeStation data stream. Okay, so the current climate for, it doesn't matter that much, obviously, because we're not looking to trade these charts. We're looking to understand where price is and then determine how we're going to go about trading these. Current market climate is down. It is confirmed. It's the first one out of typically 7. Crude oil has sold off of this UFO and made this UFO 72.93 to 74.23, and a buy UFO down below 67.61 to 65.01. Again, these are really round numbers. Crude's been swinging up and down the past couple weeks, couple of slow days into a couple of huge days. So it's just a matter of time before we see some more action coming out of crude. Obviously, we got two big red candles engulfing all of this trading action in the past week or so, and in 2 days. So we're gonna see where it's gonna go. Based on the OVX, no surprise there. 36.23% elevated volatility, 1.64 already done before crude opens. Volatile day for crude. Okay. Now, if you do need, just want the app, just the software, you can use this link to subscribe. We have monthly or yearly memberships. It is available on TradingView, TradeStation, and MetaTrader 5. So any one of your platforms of choice will most likely be any one of these three. If you have other platforms, you can certainly send us a quick email. But we also have some exciting news coming up, so stay tuned when it comes to the platforms. All right, so gold. Gold, we have an up climate as of right now. It is confirmed, and it's the third one out of typically 7. As we've seen, gold was testing that the red UFO down there. It went through because right there, and then now it's testing this upper UFO that it was within, right? This entire area from this sell-off here, from 18044 to 1866. The buy UFO well down below at 1652.8 to 1624.4. Based on the GVZ, we're looking at 15.23% for the current value of gold. As far as the volatility is concerned, daily expected move of 17.4. That might seem like it was done. We have a high of 1817 and a low of 1807, so 8 points, so not quite there. Okay, now if you do need coaching or support, you can certainly use this link here. We do offer, we do have our daily live trading sessions. And with that membership, with a monthly, yearly, or all-inclusive membership, you can actually access the full session instead of just the half-hour free sessions that we do during the day. And then, of course, we do offer all asset advanced coaching, which is meeting with your instructor of choice one-on-one to discuss anything that you may want to discuss or go over. All right, now looking at the dollar at the Dixie, 92.235 to 92.845 is the sell UFO. It is a confirmed down climate, the 6th one out of typically 6, as shown here as well. The buy UFO well down below at 90.64 to 93.10. Based on the EVZ, volatility is 5.47%, so not elevated volatility. We're still seeing some decent moves though come out of the Dixie. All right, now if you don't want to read this overview in your inbox, you're certainly more than welcome to join myself and my colleague Becky. We do these daily on the YouTube channel, and you can definitely even catch up with some missed commentaries using the playlist on the YouTube channel. We would greatly appreciate a like and a subscribe on the YouTube channel so we can spread the word a little bit easier and help the YouTube algos spread the word. All right, now last but not least, we're looking at Bitcoin. So the current market climate is up. It is confirmed, and it's 9 candles out of to be determined. And the reason why is because we're simply still gathering data on this larger time frame, the daily time frame. The sell UFO is right where price is right now, actually 38,575 to 41,325. The buy UFO is down below at 31,615 to 32,820. It's this one right here. All right, now according to BVIN, the volatility is 91.39%, which it's less than 100%, guys. But it's still elevated volatility. Bitcoin is known to be extremely volatile, so definitely know what you're getting yourself into if you're trading this market. Now, if you're interested in and have some questions regarding anything that I mentioned here, which is, you know, the coursework, the apps, the coaching, or the memberships, please click here, click this link here to schedule a clarification call with any one of our reps that we have. This will be a live one-on-one session that you can go over and ask any questions, and if you have any comments or anything like that, that can get answered over there. All right, looking at news. So for today, we have a couple of Aussie news. It looks like some big stuff: retail sales, unemployment, rate change statements, which there's a good chance that nobody's ever going to touch their rates yet, given that this Delta variant is just ramping up. Tomorrow we have ADP employment, ISM services, retail sales in Europe, and then we have quite a bit of news in Britain, and then as well as non-farm payrolls on Friday, and then a few holidays over the weekend. So fun week, action-packed to say the least. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Tuesday morning for me. I will catch you a bit later for the future session. Thank you so much.